गुड मॉर्निंग फ्रेंड्स, नमस्कार, आदाब, सत श्री अकाल। टुडे वी विल डिस्कस फ्राइज रीअरेंजमेंट। रिएक्शन ऑफ फिनाइल ester, reaction of phenyl ester with anhydrous aluminum chloride to produce ortho and para hydroxy acetophenone is known as Fried rearrangement. Okay. First of all, we will see how you can get phenyl ester. First of all, understand phenyl ester. Friends, it is phenol, and by the reaction of phenol, we will get phenyl ester. Here ClCOCH3, this H and this Cl will combine together in presence of base. Okay, this base will abstract this hydrochloric acid and you will get this C double bond OCH3. It is phenyl acetate. So we have written reaction of phenyl ester. Reaction of this phenyl ester. Its mechanism is easy. Its mechanism is very easy. Let us see. झलक दिखला जा. झलक दिखला जा. What is the mechanism of production of phenyl ester? In presence of base, first of all, you will get sodium phenoxide. You will get sodium phenoxide. This minus Na plus. Sodium phenoxide. Okay? And here you have C double bond O Cl RCOCl acyl chloride. Okay, it will attack. It is nucleophile. It will attack at this carbon and you will get this O minus R Cl. Further, it will come back and this Cl will be eliminated and you will get this O C double bond O R. It is phenyl ester. It is about the mechanism of preparation of phenyl ester. Now let us come to our point, that is Fried rearrangement. Fried rearrangement. Okay. Reaction of phenyl ester. OCOR. It is phenyl ester. When heated with anhydrous LCl3, you will get OH OHCOR plus OHCOR. Okay, it is orthohydroxy. Suppose CH3 is here, CH3 is here. Okay, CH3 is here. Suppose it is orthohydroxy acetophenone and it is para-hydroxy acetophenone. Para-hydroxy acetophenone. Okay, you will get mixture of these two, but you will get this ortho derivative at high temperature, and you will get para derivative at low temperature. What is the reason behind it? First of all, you have to think over this. Then we will discuss its mechanism. Okay? Friends, in orthohydroxy acetophenone is stabilized by intramolecular hydrogen bonding, whereas para-hydroxy acetophenone is stabilized by intermolecular hydrogen bonding. Okay? It is OH. It is OH. Suppose it is OH, COCH3. It is para derivative, para-hydroxy acetophenone. And here it is C double bond O CH3. This is hydrogen bond. And here OH. Again, this hydrogen bond will further form with next molecule. Okay? So, large number of these molecules will combine together forming hydrogen bond, but at low temperature. If you heat this, hydrogen bond will break. Hydrogen bond will break at high temperature. So, this para derivative will remain in discrete identity. So, you will get this. It will be stable at low temperature. At high temperature, all this is stable, and it is stabilized by this hydrogen bonding. Intramolecular hydrogen bonding. At high temperature, this cannot exist. At high temperature, it will exist. So, you will get ortho derivative at high temperature and you will get para derivative at low temperature. You are now very much clear that how, and at moderate temperature means at room temperature, 25 degree, 30 degree, 35 degree, at moderate temperature you will get mixture of the two, means ortho derivative and para derivative, both you will get. Both you will get. Now we will see mechanism. O C double bond O R. Write Me CH3 methyl. Okay, and it is aluminum chloride, anhydrous aluminum chloride. It is Lewis acid. So the aluminum has sextet of electrons. Aluminum chloride has sextet of electrons in its outermost orbit. So it is electron deficient compound, and so it can acquire 2 electrons. It can take 2 electrons. So it will be, this lone pair of electron will be coordinated to this, forming this. O positive charge will be here. AlCl3 minus. C double bond O Me. Okay. Now, due to this positive charge, this bond will break in this fashion. This bond will break in this fashion, resulting this O AlCl3 minus and this is MEC double bond O positive charge minus. Suppose it is removing, or you can write like this. This plus MEC double bond O plus these two. It is in step 1. Now it is electrophile. Actually it is electrophile. Now it can attack here or here. Okay. Okay. Now and here friends, positive charge is here. This bond will break in this fashion. Lone pair of electron is here. Okay. Now in second step, write this. O AlCl3 minus. This bond will break in this fashion. Cannot write lone pair. Although these 2 electrons will shift here, you can write, but there is no need of that lone pair of electrons, so unnecessary. I don't want to show this lone pair of electron. Okay. Now this bond will break in this fashion, leading to this O minus plus AlCl3. It is eliminated. So we call it catalyst, aluminum chloride. This aluminum chloride is utilized, and further this aluminum chloride is released. Punar Moshiko Baba. Now in third step, what will happen? In third step, write this. O minus, and this will shift here, and this will shift here. Okay. double bond O minus, now it is MEC double bond O positive charge. This electrophile will attack here and you will get HCOR. Okay. And this. Now this bond will shift in this fashion and the H plus is eliminated from here, removed from here, and that H plus will come here. So you will get this OH Me, CO Me. It is orthohydroxy estophenol. And again write this. It is ortho derivative. Now we will show how para derivative is prepared in this system. How para derivative is obtained in this system. Okay, write this one. Okay, it will come here, and it will come here. So you are getting this. You are getting this. Now this MEC double bond O positive charge, this electrophile will attack here. Double bond O HCOMe. Okay. Now it will shift in this fashion, and H plus removed from here will get attached here. So you will get this OH, and it is COMe. It is para-hydroxy estophenol. So in this way you are very well acquainted with the mechanism, how you will get orthohydroxy estophenol, how you will get para-hydroxy estophenol. It is very much clear, it is very much easy. And one thing is important here to underline, that at high temperature, ortho derivative is stable. At high temperature, para derivative is not stable. Para derivative is only stable at low temperature, because it will form intermolecular hydrogen bonding at low temperature. At high temperature, that hydrogen bond will break and it is no longer stable. So at high temperature, the molecule will remain in discrete identity, and that is ortho derivative. And so we say that ortho derivative is stabilized by hydrogen bonding. Friends, hope you will like my lecture. If so, must share and must subscribe. Thank you very much.